everybody, welcome back to the Hobby Lodge. So I'm going to do another review. You've seen 2 already. There's 28 more to come, and this is number 28. So 27 more to come after this, to be exact. So the next game I'm going to review for you is Precinct 20, Dead Strange. Take a walk on the wild side. So again, as you can see, this is another 5.25 inch floppy disk game. So it comes in these really nice long box DVD type cases. There we go. Yeah, and this game is quite a slow paced game. It's all about investigation. You're a hardened cop walking the streets trying to find clues of some interesting murders that have happened. Maybe some supernatural in there, who knows? But you're trying to get out there and find clues, find information, see what's going on. And then the second part of the game, which I have yet to experience because the first part is quite difficult, but the second part of the game, as I'm led to believe, is more about the survival side of things. Okay, you've found out what's going on, you know what's kicking off out there, and now you're going to try and survive it once it all hits the fan, I guess. So yeah, let's take a quick look what's in the box, and then I'll shoot over to the table. We'll show you some gameplay, and we'll go from there. And I'll give you some thoughts on what I think about the game. So yeah, just simply in the box. Obviously, there's no not obviously, you don't know yet, but in most of these you do get a bit of a manual and some other bits and pieces. This one's a bit more simple. So obviously you get the lovely clear case. You get your sort of inlay, as it were, and all the instructions for the game are actually on the inside of the inlay. So there's no separate manual for this one. It talks about part 1 and part 2, and no, you can't jump to part 2, because when you do that on the screen behind, as you can see, it's asking me, do I want to load part 1 or part 2? Well, part 2 requires a password, so, and you only find out that password once you've collected all the clues. So I have no idea. I can't cheat and jump to part 2, so I can't do that. But play part 1. Find the password. But yes, artwork on the back, just so you can see some of the gameplay. As you can see there, it's quite dark, quite grim, but looks pretty good. Look at the hardened cop on the front there. I swear I've seen, I think he's probably an actor in something. I'm sure I've seen him in some sort of, British sort of B-leveled type gangster movies or something. But yeah, Precinct 20, Dead Strange. What else can I tell you about this? Well, that's it now, really. There we go. So it's a game inspired by the novel by A.R.Y. Naguib. So maybe there's a Precinct 20 book I should be checking out. But there we go. So that's that. And then obviously the actual game itself, the 5.25 inch disc there. These are always lovely. Just because they are. I just love the discs. That is a proper retro disc right there, isn't it? So yeah, I choose to get these on disc. I have got a bunch of Psytronik games on tape as well, and I will be covering those. But at the moment, these are the latest Psytronik ones I got. I have actually ordered some more, so I've got more than 30 now because I've got another bunch coming. Yeah, so that's probably enough about the actual what you get in the box. These retail for $8.99 for the tape and $14.99, I believe, for the disc version. I really like the disc versions, but the tapes are also fantastic, as you'll see in other videos. And the nice thing about the tape, it is a little bit of a bonus, but obviously take longer to load, therefore you get to listen to more of the awesome music they normally put on these things. You do get a bit of music with the disc, but obviously it loads a lot faster, so you zip through it fairly quick. But anyway, I'm going to head over to the table now and we'll start playing. All right, so see you in a sec. Okay, here we are, Precinct 20, Dead Strange. So, yeah, this is how the game begins. When the game loads up, you do get to pick whether you want to do part 1 or part 2. Obviously, you want to start with part 1, and then as you progress, you can load part 2. I'm pretty sure it does mean that you can jump straight to part 2 if you've done part 1 and have to reload the game or have to come back to it. So that's quite nice that you can jump to part 2. So my understanding is part 1 is the investigation part of the game, going out, finding all of the clues, trying to find out what's going on, then getting back to the station once you've got all the clues, and then part 2 is more the surviving. So once all the strange things kick off, which is probably going to be what happens, you then got to try and survive, I guess. So let's jump in and find out what we've got going on. Harris entered the office of the precinct captain. You want to see me, Captain? Garrus, it's a madhouse out there, and I want you to find those crazies and put a stop to them. Yes, sir. And have a nice day. You too. Okay, so this is the screen. You've got your classic up, down, left, right with the joystick. You do have a flashlight, it would seem, but that's all at the moment. And these things down this is a clue, see? So I've now picked up a clue. That's good. I can't go in any of these doors yet, but I'm walking around and I want to try and find as many clues as I can, whilst I guess avoid being got. Something did move in the door behind me, so it's going to be, I guess it's going to be quite a creepy feel to the game. Let's go up here. So we have a shop. Now you can use money to buy ammo and other bits. So I now have a gun. That's it. So I now have 20 bullets in my gun. This will be good. Oh, there's a dude in the window there. Oh, he's throwing knives at me. Nice. As you do. Let's go up again, shall we? Now I think it does talk about, obviously it can be easy to get lost, so trying to remember where you've been is always useful. Now, I don't think I need to kill these guys. Oh, that wasn't a good noise. Now that just take me around I think that just takes me around in a square. So if we get back, yeah, so let's just take me around the square in a second. So I've gone up, up. So if we keep going along now. Uh-oh. This guy's come out of his door. Don't ignore him. There we go, we shot that guy. Okay. Oh. Just gonna dodge. Things I can dodge, I am gonna dodge. Where can he shoot? Can he shoot? Oh, he can shoot diagonally. There we go, we've got him. We took him down. Get out of here, thug. Oh look, another clue. This will be good. Dodge the bats, dodge the rats. It's a fairly slow-paced game, but this is kind of like you're supposed to be out there investigating, keeping the streets clean. I don't think I can shoot up, can I? Oh, I can. There we go. Okay, nice. Uh-oh. This isn't good, is it? Can't go back. Okay. Well, I'm going forward then. Whoa! Oh-ho! I'm guessing that's a boss, is it? I want to get... Can I run? Can I run? Oh no, I don't know what's happening here. Oh no! I'm taking so much damage. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh. I've lost my gun, I've lost my gun. That's not good. Because I've taken some injuries, I'm walking very slowly. Oh. Oh, this feels like I'm back at the beginning. This is definitely the beginning, isn't it? Yes. Let's try down then. Let's go down this time. Oh. I'm very beaten up. You can see from my icon in the bottom right hand corner how much damage I've taken. My guy does not look healthy, does he? Let's see if we can get in the shop. We've got a clue. Okay. I think these are like flares or something I've got now. Which I guess are good against the more spookier things like this guy here, for instance. Ah. I'm not quite sure what I should be doing here. I'm dying currently, that's what I do now. Ah, we died. Hello, Garrus, this is the captain. I'm calling for you from the precinct. Where the heck are you? Hello? Garrus, there's a mob outside my office. Now trying to break in. Get back here now. Hello? There we go. Right, he's a detective in his Garrus homicide squad, precinct 20. Garrus gets all the weird cases. Now he's chasing several mysterious killers. So I'm guessing we've gone back to the beginning of the game here. A cult of the Sons of Albuquerque has committed a string of ritual murders. A figure called the Birdman slays people and pecks the eyes out of his victims. Nice. A stalker only known as Slender Man, borrowed that from something, preys on lonely pedestrians. There are rumours that these killers may not even be human. There are strange sightings of giant, terrifying faces down these streets one man must walk. Welcome back. So you just saw me playing some Precinct 20. Take Dead Strange, take a walk on the wild side. So yeah, it'd be great to hear what your initial thoughts are in the comments below. What are my initial thoughts? I think it looks good. You know, I like the way that it really captures those dark streets, dark alleyways of whatever city you're in. You know, I think the characters look good. I think the sprites look good for the monsters and the actual person you're playing. The bits that I struggled with was the weaponry. Like, I found the shooting fine, but I'm not quite sure how to work the torch. You may have seen me trying to fight the guy on the wall with the big eyes. I don't really know if I was supposed to fight him, avoid him, dodge him. It's a bit unclear. I lost my gun from being hit, which is a bit unclear. I couldn't see a way to swap weapons, and I did look at the instructions and it's not clear in there either. So I think there's more to be played with it, but you know, I found the atmosphere was pretty good. I liked the way that you went into that kind of really dark alleyway and you literally couldn't see anything. But then, was I supposed to use the torch? Maybe there's a clue in there that I don't know about. Was I supposed to search around? But I held the fire button down and the torch kind of extends out from you, but not very far, and it didn't seem to illuminate anything. So I'm a bit confused what the torch does. I'm assuming it's meant for taking on more like the shadow type monsters. A bit like, is it the Alan Wake game on the Xbox where you use your torch to battle monsters? I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's going for. So I need to spend a bit more time with that. And yeah, the one hits was pretty nasty, you know, and it pings you back to the beginning of the screen. And as you can see there, it's meant to be, the way I understand it, it's more like a morale system. So the more you take hits, the more down you get, the slower you become, and obviously eventually you die. And as you find clues and use the shop and maybe take out bad guys, your morale can go back up again, and you get faster, and you take, you know, you get some health back and whatever. So that's kind of how it works. So yeah, clearly I need to play more. I only played, what was it, maybe less than 10 minutes, but it seemed okay. I'm not going to go. It's not one of my top Psytronics games. It's not one of the ones that I'm like dying to get back onto. You know, it's no Shadow over Hawksmill, but you know, it's a good game. So I'll definitely take a look at it again. Maybe we'll do a later, you know, a video follow up to see if I think anything further on it as I kind of get more into the game. But for the moment, it's a nice little game. Nice little good music. The graphics look great for a C64. It captures some of that atmosphere that it's trying to give you. But I need to see more into the game. It's a bit slow paced. It needs a bit more play. It needs a bit more investigation into how it works. And obviously, I've not even seen part 2 of the game yet. So that could be amazing and I wouldn't even know, but it is locked behind. You've got to complete part 1 first. You need that password. If I was to hit go to part 2 right now, it brings up a computer console, asks you to log in, playing as the character, and put a password in. Now, I don't have that password, so I can't get any further. So I like the way it's kind of done that. It's making you go through that first initial stage of investigating the game, and then, you know, if it's a run and gun in the end, which I think is meant to be a bit of a run and gun, then that's kind of the payoff for going through the beginnings. Anyway, that's it. Precinct 20, Dead Strange. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, or if you fancy other games like this, let me know. Give me some comments, give me some feedback. I love to hear from people. I always respond to every single comment I get. So yeah, tell me what you think. Anyway, I'll speak to you on the next video, all right? Thanks very much for watching and joining and saying hello if you do, and hit the buttons. That'd be amazing. And I'll speak to you next time. All right, bye-bye.